5 Unusual People in the World, Part 8. Hi guys, I'm Keisha. Hope you have a day full of energy. There are many people in this world are born to be different, while some become special because of their habits. We might find it very unbelievable. Still, they do exist. Let's explore them in this video. Are you ready? Let's begin! Number 5. Ekaterina Lysina. You may have heard a lot about the tallest people in the world, but what about the world's longest legs? Surely, the person with the longest legs will also be in the top of the tallest people in the world. And the first person we meet in this video is Ekaterina Lysina. Ekaterina Lysina is a Russian model and former basketball player. She was born on October 15, 1987, in Penza, Russia. She currently holds the Guinness World Record for the tallest professional model in the world. She competed professionally in basketball and was in the Russian national team at the 2008 Summer Olympics. Without shoes, Lysina is 6.9 feet tall. Her left leg is 4.35 feet long, and her right leg is 4.33 feet. It can be said that a person's height depends mainly on genetic factors, and Lysina inherits height from her own family. Her brother is 6 feet 6 tall, and her mother is 6 feet 5 tall. Lysina's son was much taller than his peers. As a young girl, her unusual height means that she was frequently stopped by bullies and experienced traumatic encounters. She even had to call her brother to school because of the bullies. Currently, she has almost 860,000 followers on Instagram and 8 million followers on TikTok. She is really famous all over the world. Lysina's primary reason for seeking out these Guinness titles is that she wants to be an inspiration to girls who aren't very confident. Number 4. Lou Dorini. Some people are born with cosmetically beneficial body features, while others are not so fortunate. Lou Dorini, 42 years old, from Mangarina, southern Brazil, was diagnosed with arterial anomaly at the age of 8 months. You didn't hear wrong, 8 months old to be exact. Pitiful. But she refused to let her disability affect her. She has grown strong and confident. At first, this hemangioma was just like a very small pimple. When she was 8 months old, the first teeth came out but bled a lot, so they went to the doctor and discovered. You may think that we just need to remove the tumor, but unfortunately, it is not that simple to remove the hemangioma. Any form of treatment can lead to death. As a result, she underwent 19 surgeries just to survive due to numerous bleeding gums and skin. But this bad thing didn't stop her from living life to the fullest. Lou has always studied normally, working since 13. Currently, she is an accountant, blogger, and motivational speaker. She doesn't stop her habits just because of her disorder. She also wrote a book called Between Waves of Emotion, which tells her own story to inspire everyone in this world. It is to help people understand that it is possible to be happy even with a cosmetic difference or a serious health problem. Number 3. Alia Nazarova. Next, we will meet a princess that is real-life Princess Rapunzel, Alia Nazarova. The girl had amazingly long hair. It weighs the same as a cat. Imagine if you carry a cat on your head everywhere you go, then how would it be? Alia was born on April 1st, 1989. Due to her passion for fairy tales since childhood and a special love for Princess Rapunzel, Alia refused to cut her hair more than 20 years ago, and is almost 8 feet long now. With such beautiful hair, she always attracts a lot of attention and curiosity when going out. Her husband, Ivan Balabin, is very proud of this unusual and persistent characteristic. He even considers her hair as a member of the family, even though it takes up a lot of space on the bed of two. Because her hair is very long, they took a lot of time to take care of it. Each wash of her hair usually lasts almost a day, and it takes an hour to comb her hair. Of course, without the special love for his wife, Ivan wouldn't have the patience to do those things. And as the hair is so long, it is also very heavy and took a big toll on her neck and shoulders. However, it doesn't stop her from continuing to grow her hair. There was even a time when she encountered ignorant people leaving chewing gum on her head. She said, "I had no dream of being in the Guinness Book of Records until I saw the record that was more than 5 meters. But I think I have the longest hair in Latvia." Number 2. Mandy Sellers. When British girl Mandy Sellers was born, doctors diagnosed her with no more than a week to live. Yet, now Mandy is 46 years old, still living an optimistic life, and will not stop fighting to cope with her very strange disease, 210 pounds legs. Mandy Sellers was born on February 20, 1975, in Accrington, Lancashire, UK. She has huge legs, bulging wider than her waist, attached to her slender upper body. Doctors diagnosed Sellers with the extremely rare Proteus syndrome, which occurs in 1 in a million, making her legs unnatural. What's worse, the abnormal legs will not stop growing, and one day, they will have to be amputated. While studying psychology at the University of Lancashire, Sellers maintained her vivacity, participating in activities with friends. However, her health continued to decline. She suffered from arthritis, blocked blood vessels, and had a blood clot in her leg. That caused Sellers to be paralyzed from the waist down for 2 months, and her left leg was rotated 180 degrees and was 5 inches longer than the right leg. After years of trying to treat a strange disease, as well as consulting with American experts, Sellers finally decided to have a leg amputated surgery in January 2010. She is now learning how to walk with a new prosthetic leg and attends regular healing magic sections. She said that she feels better now than before, although moving is still very difficult. Number 1. Keiko. Getting older causes many people depressed and anxious, but not everyone is like that. There are a lot of people who are old, but they look very young. We are meeting Miss Keiko, a woman who doesn't age. This 71-year-old American has nearly 338,000 followers on TikTok and constantly posts videos of her dancing. She looks so charming. She proved that her soul is still young, as she always transforms herself with videos that are loved by many people. The retired woman also often wows her fans with her impeccable creations from her wardrobe. But it's not just the youthful appearance that Keiko possesses, but she also incredibly fit as a dancer. One of her routines is to pull up in the air just outside her room, which she calls the 71-year-old party trick. With so much energy, many people have asked what she eats at her age, so she posted a video sharing what's in her fridge, which is mostly veggies, tacos, nachos, and hot dogs. In an interview with the Daily Star, Keiko revealed her anti-aging secret and that exercise is key to keeping her look younger. Age is just a number for you to live your life to the fullest, and no one can prove it better than Keiko guessed. There are many other special people that I really want to tell you, but I think that's enough for today's video. Let's explore them together in the next videos. If you know someone special, quickly comment below. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on your notification bell to receive more interesting videos. Now, goodbye and see ya!